Examinations by the corner, and I'm sure you're prepared for exam, hence the need for this video. Welcome back to Learning with AK. Today we'll be looking at what you've done so far, and today I'll be dropping a video for year 10. The next time will be for year 9, year 8, year 7, 11 and 12. Just to summarize what you've learned so far this term. For year 10, it's done in this logarithm, set theory, number based, simple equation, derivation, standard form. The purpose of this class is just to put you in check of what you should know or what you should prepare for towards your exam. Your exam will not be difficult, however, you need to just ensure that you're doing check and balance, know what to expect. The basic thing you need to remember ahead of your exam, that's what this class is meant for. So this class is not for me to solve questions and all that, no, but to remind you of what is expected of you. Quickly, let's look at indices. That's the first thing I assume you need to this term, indices and logarithm. Now, the basic thing about this logarithm is this: for you to successfully solve indices or logarithm, you must remember your law. What does the law say for indices? And the law is concurrent. Okay, for indices, we know that when you have a raised to power x times a raised to power y, the law says when you have the same base, you pick one. Then you have the power x plus y. What does the law say? Number 2, we have when you have a raised to power x over a raised to power y, the law says that you pick one. Since the base is equal, the same, a, then subtract the power x minus y. When you have a raised to power 0 means what? 1. Also, if you have a raised to power m into n, it means a, you multiply the power m times n, that is a-m-n. Okay? The law also says that if you have a raised to power 1 over 2, it is same as square root of a. The law also says that if you have a raised to power 3, m over n, it is a. The base here will be the square root, the root, while the n there will be what? The power. If you know this, you can solve any in this question. All you need to do is to remember all this law. Remember, this is the base. Once the base is equal, you pick one, you have the power. The base same thing, you pick one, subtract the power because you're dealing with division. A raised to power 0 is 1. That means anything raised to power 0 is 1. A raised to power mn, you multiply this guy, will give you mn. Anytime you see a raised to power 1 over 2 or a raised to power 1 over, it could even be 1 over a. It means this a will be the root and the power, and that's it. So when you have a raised to power 2, you have that. Okay, and same here. Same thing, if you have this can also be expressed as this guy. Same thing, this guy can be expressed as this guy. This guy can be written as this guy. Same, this to this, this to this. So with this, you can solve. Quickly, let me compare with logarithm. The laws, what does logarithm law says? Same thing. If I have log a base x plus log b base x. In this case, since the base is the same thing, don't forget again, learning this is, we look at the base. Base is the same, okay? For this, I'm going to have log a times b base x because the base is the same. Log a times b base x because this is addition. So when you say addition, you multiply the numbers, then you put in the same base because it's the same base, okay? You have this, that's what the law says. So I can also rewrite this guy as this guy. If I have log x times b, a times b base x, and I separate it as this. Same thing if I have log a base x minus log b base x. It's the same thing as saying log a divided by b base x. Okay? If I have log a base a, log a base a is same thing as what? 1. Log a base a is same thing as 1. Okay? If I have log a base x raised to power m, log a base x raised to power m. This power will multiply the log, hence I'm going to have m log a base x. That's what the law says. Okay, will come here m log a base x. Same thing, if I have m log a base x, I'm going to rewrite it. I can also write it as this. Okay, so we can also transpose this back to this back to this. So that's what the law says. So if you remember these laws, you can solve your any question at all. Quickly, let me look at exam is here, don't forget. Okay, so here are the questions we're going to be considering on the indices. I won't do everything, just pick 2 because of our time, or 3, and I'll leave the rest for you to do. Leave your answer in the comment section. However, I picked different dishes for us to peruse. Now, the first question, we have 3x squared equals to 27x over 9. Now, what do? First thing first, anytime you're looking at indices, first thing that comes to your mind is how to express your number in index form. What is index form? Index form is when you put a number to a power of a number. Say, for example, you have 8. If I want to put 8 index form, I'll think of a number that when I multiply 2, 3, 4, 5 times, you give me 8. And the only thing that comes to my mind now is 2. Now, 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. That means I have 2 times 2 times 2. So that's 2 raised to the power 3. This 2 raised to the power 3 is the index form of what? 8. So whenever I look at index, the first thing that comes to mind is index. So how do I express? 3 is okay, I don't need to express 3 in index. However, I need to express 27 in index and 9 in index. Now, let me give you a cheat code while you're preparing for your exam. Once you have indices, okay, look out for the numbers. Most likely look out for the least number there. The least number there will be what you use to express the other numbers in index 4. I say again, the least number in this question, the least number here is what? 3. Now if you look at 27, I can express 27 in terms of 3. I can express 9 in terms of 3. That's one of the cheat codes. Hence, this 3 raised to the power x squared equals to, now for 27, 27 is 3 times 3, 9 times 3. That's 27. Hence, 27 will be 3 raised to the power 3. Don't forget the x is there. X over 9 is 3 raised to the power 3. 3 raised to the power 3. And that is 9. So that's 3 squared. Now, let's go to apply our rules now. Don't forget, one of our rules says that if I have a raised to the power x over a raised to the power y, since they are the same base, you pick 1, a, then you subtract the power x minus y. If I want to apply that here now, I'm going to have 3x squared equals to, I'll pick 1 out of this 3. Then I subtract the power 3x minus 2. Minus because when you're dividing indices, you subtract the power 3x minus 2. Now, here, it means that we have a base that have the same thing, 3 and 3. Now, this junction, you cancel out this 3. Hence, you have x squared equals to 3x minus 2. Now, you collect like terms. You rearrange or you collect like terms. By so doing, I have x squared. This is coming here with what? Minus 3x. And I come here with what? Plus 2 equals to 0. Voila! Here you have quadratic equation. I say again, here you have quadratic equation. When you're solving indices, sometimes it can lead to quadratic equation. Okay? It can lead to quadratic. So here, this kind of question, in as well as I know that it's x squared and I have x here, I know it's really the quadratic equation. So next thing for you to do is to solve. Factorize. I know some of you will be thinking, oh, general formula, yes. But most times it is easy for you to factorize, to shorten your work. So what do? From our previous class, we looked at factorization, and I said from that previous class that this guy here is what we call sum. And this guy here with the sign is what we call product. Hence, the sum here is what? Minus 3. And the product here is what? Plus 2. Then we need to look for two numbers. We need to look for two numbers. You look for two numbers that when you multiply them together, you have 2. And when you add them together, you have -3. So what is the number? Think. I'm thinking 2. The number is -2 and -1. So -2 -1 will give us -3. -2 -1 will give us what? -3. -2 times -1 will give us what? +2. -2 times -1 will give us +2. So from here, okay, so you do that. So the factors are 2 and -1. I need to clean this side so that we could have space. Okay, so -2 -1 will give us -3 as our sum. -2 times -1 will give us +2. That is, minus times minus give us +2 times 1 give us 2. So we are going to replace -3 with -2 and -1. Hence, I have x squared minus 2x minus 1x plus 2 equals to 0. So what does this mean? -2 minus 1 will give us -3. So it's the same as we writing this. So you look at what is common to this guy here. X is common here. X in x squared is x. I think I explained that in last class. X in -2x is what? -2. Okay. Here, what is common to this guy here? What's common is -1. -1 in -1x is x. Minus times plus minus 1 into 2 equals to 0. Like I said in last class, once we have these two guys the same, then you are correct. Then you need to move further. So I'll pick x minus 1, bracket the guy. I'll pick one of these guys. X minus 2 equals to 0. And I'll open the bracket because I'm asked to look for x. So x minus 1 equals to 0. X minus 2 equals to 0. X equals to 1 because 1 crossing there. Remember the last class I said when minus is crossing this to here, it turns to positive, and when positive is crossing here, it turns to what? Negative. So this guy is crossing here, it turns to positive. Then I have x, this guy crossing here, also what? Positive. So that means x is equals to 1 or x is equals to what? 2. That's your final answer. So what does it tell us? That tells us that when you see indices, your indices can lead to quadratic equation. Then your knowledge of factorization comes in. Okay, so that's that for the first question. And the second question, you can do that yourself. What do you do for the second question? Put this guy as index form, and that will give you what? 3 raised to the power 3. So you have 1 over 3 raised to the power 3x. Okay, now there's a law you're going to apply here again. Don't forget I said that 1 over a, law of indices, 1 over a will give us what? A raised to the power what? -1. Okay, so that means that at the end of the day, when you get your 1 over 3 raised to the power 3x here, then you apply this rule. It will now turn to 3 raised to the power -3x. Then you can, remove the 3, then you solve it, then you get your x. And let me know your answer in the comment section. This is something you can do to yourself. Put this in index form. Pick one, add the power because you're multiplying. Pick one of the 3 here, add all the powers. This is going to be 3 raised to the power 4. Express it with that. Once you are done, this division, you pick 1. Then you subtract the power, you get answer. Let me know your answer in the comment section or if you have any problem with that. But I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this. Now, this question you have square root of 27x cubed, y raised to the power 9. What do you do? One of the rules says that if I have the square root of a is same thing as what? A raised to the power 1 over 2. That's what the rule says. Hence, if I apply it here, that means that I'm going to have 27x raised to the power 3, y raised to the power 9, all into 1 over 2. Transferring this guy to make him 1 over 2. However, this 1 over 2 affects everything. 27, it affects 3, it affects 9. So what then do? I use 1 over 2 to open the bracket. Hence I have 27 raised to the power 1 over 2. Dot means multiplication. X raised to the power 3, 1 over 2, then dot y raised to the power 9, 1 over 2. Okay, from there, tables with us. So from here we can express 27 times of 3. That is 3 raised to power 3, 1 over 2, dot x. Now here we have 3 times 1 over 2, that will give us 3 over 2, dot y, we have 9 into 1 over 2, so that means y 9 over 2. So here, there's nothing we can do here than say 3 raised to power 3 over 2, x 3 over 2, then y 9 over 2. So that's your final answer for that. That's your final answer. Now for this, for number 5, what do you do here? This is simply quadratic equation, because you have if 2 raised to power x plus y is equal to 16 and 4 raised to power minus y equals to 1 over 3. Find the value of x and y. Simply quadratic. So I just leave you. You do the rest. Let me know your answer in the comment section. So the last one is 2 raised to power x plus y equals to 16 and 4 raised to power x minus y equals to 1 over 3, 32. So what do? Take the first one. Okay. So first one is 2x plus y equals to 16. So 2x plus y equals to, like I said, indices. Put this in index form. Now what is this number here? 2. Definitely the index will be 2 raised to power something. And 2 raised to power 4 is 16. 2 times 2 times 2 times, like 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8, 8 times 2, 16. So this is going to be 2 raised to power what? 4. However, the base are the same. Rest in peace. So we have x plus y equals to 4. Equation 1. Take the second guy, which is 4x minus y equals to 1 over 32. The rule says that if I have 1 over a, it's same as what? A inverse. Hence, I can put this one as inverse already. So I have 4x minus y equals to 32 raised to power minus 1. Okay? I can put this guy in index form. I can also do this guy index form. I can put this as 2 raised to power 2. Okay? 2 raised to power 2, that is 2 times 2, 4. Into x minus y, close the bracket, equals 2 raised to power 5 minus 1. This guy can rest in peace. So from here I have 2 into x minus y equals to 5 times minus 1 what? Minus 5. Open the bracket, 2 times this is 2x minus 2y equals to what? Minus 5. Equation 2. Then you combine equation 1 and 2 together. So by doing that, equation 1 is x plus y equals to 4 and 2x minus 2y equals to minus 5. Equation 1. So from here, you solve it simultaneously. Equation 1 and equation 2. Either you want to use, there are two methods you could use here. Either you use elimination method or you use substitution method. Any of these two methods will work for it. Let me solve, let me see your answer in the comment section. However, if you have issue with that, please put in the comment section so that I can take my time to teach you elimination method and substitution method. Don't forget that exam is coming soon, so we need to be ready. Exam is coming soon, we need to be ready. Now the purpose of doing this is that to show you that indices is not just the concept is not just restricted to a particular concept. Indices can lead to simultaneous equation, it can lead to quadratic equation, and of course you can have your basic indices. So I haven't done this, we are good with indices. If you have any other question or any trouble, please put it down in the comment section. I'll quickly react and be swift. So next, logarithm. So let me pause for a while I get questions for logarithm. Thank you. Yeah, exam is coming. So logarithm, quickly. I picked about 5 questions. I'll just touch some because of time. I'll just touch some. I'll explain the other one. For this one, what do we need to do? Don't forget again, if you are looking at indices and logarithm, index first, okay? So if I have log 27 over log 9, I put this guy in index form, which will give me log 3 raised to power 3 over log 3 raised to power 2. However, once you have log, there's no base. Don't forget you must have base. If there's no base, it means that they are all in log 10, base 10 rather, they are all in base 10. So this guy is in base 10, this guy is also in base 10. So don't forget our rule. Our rule says that if you have log a raised to power b base x, the same thing as b log a base x. So this now is an example of that. So I'm going to have 3 log 3 base 10, then 2 log 3 base 10. That's the rule. Okay. Then since you have log 3 base 10 plus 3 base 10, these guys can rest in peace. You have 3 over 2. That's your answer. 3 over 2. Same thing you are going to do here. However, this one, you're going to turn the square root to 1 over 2. Okay. Then move it, apply the rule, solve it. Let me see your answer in the comment section below. This same rule. Okay. So you have log 54 base 3 plus log 15 base 3 minus log 10 base 3. What do? The law says that if you have log a base x plus log b base x minus log c base x, and that's why they all have the same base, the same 3. It's advisable to do log open bracket. When you are adding, you multiply. Don't forget a times b. Subtraction is division over c. Then all in base x. Hence, I'll do log base 3, 54 times 15 over 10. Let me know your answer in the comment section. That is that for that. However, for number 4, you are told to solve that if log 2 base 10 is equal to this and log 7 base 10 is equal to this. Evaluate without using logarithm table or calculator. Log 35 base 10. What do? That means that we must express log 35 base 10 in terms of 2 and 7. Now, here, the first thing to do is to think of 2 numbers that when you multiply them together, you will have 35. So what is the number? 5 and 7. That means I can re-express log 35 base 10 as log 5 times 7. Okay, base 10. Log 5 times 7 base 10. That means I can re-express this guy. Don't forget our law says that if I have log a times b base 10, it is same thing as log a base 10 plus log b base 10. That means this guy, log 5 times 7 base 10, it is same thing as log 5 base 10 plus log 7 base 10. Now, I have log 7 base 10, log 7 base 10. I don't have a problem. However, how do I get log 2? Now, I need to express log 5 base 10 in terms of 2. So I'll think, what can I do to log 5 base 10 that will turn to 2? Simple. You know, you are giving that log 5 base 10 is same as log 10 over 2. Do you agree with me? Yes, I know you agree with me. Because 10 divided by 2 gives us what? 5. That means I can write this guy as this guy. Hence, I'm going to have, instead of me now writing log 5 base 10, I'm going to write log 10 over 2 base 10 plus log 7 base 10. The rules also says that if I have log a over b base x, I can write it as log a base x minus log b base x. So, from here, I can rewrite this based on this rule as log 10 base 10 minus log 2 base 10 plus log 7 base 10. Now I can then fix in this guy. I have log 2 base 10 there, I have log 7 base 10 there. Now don't forget again that the rule says that log a base a is equal to what? 1. Hence log 10 base 10 is equal to 1. So I have 1 minus, we are told already that log 2 base 10 is what? 0.3010 plus, and we are told that log 7 base 10 is 0.8451. Then you do this minus this, your answer plus that guy gives you your final answer. And finally, we have log 0.2. What does that mean? Don't forget, when you don't have any base here, it means it's a log, base 10. So how do you express this? You have to express this in terms of fraction, okay, because in decimal. That means I can write this guy as log 2 over 1, 2. You count 1, 2, and that's 10. Okay, 10. I can write this down as this. That means I can leave my answer like this, or I say log 2 base 10 minus log 10 base 10 using the rule. This over this, I can write it as this. Then this is same thing as what? 1. So I have log 2 base 10 minus what? 1. Okay? And so you can find the log of this minus this, or I just simply leave it as log 1 base 10. Okay? So that's that. So this, at this junction, we'll come to the end of the revision class. So we've only been able to look at indices and logarithm. Okay? Subsequently, we'll look at, we'll be able to cover all the topics before your exam starts. I know almost all the schools will start their exam by next week. However, be patient, relax, and get ready to evolve and learn with AK. I hope you understand that. Please learn to share, subscribe, like it, put your comment below. Let me feel your pulse. Let me know that you're learning and you're getting the vibe. Okay? Please learn with AK. Share, subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.